What's going on, everyone? It's Dr. Luke. We're getting into some heavy topics today. We're looking at 3 things that are going to help you stay in your lane for rehab. I mean, we've all been guilty of this. The pity party, oh man, that guy over there, he's doing pull-ups, he's doing push-ups, he's bench pressing 300 pounds, and man, his body is sculpted. And I can't do any of this because my shoulder hurts. Or my doctor told me I had a rotator cuff tear and I shouldn't lift weights anymore. It's crazy, you know? I mean, it brings me to that first point of helping you stay in your lane. Be thankful for what you have and not for what you don't have. I mean, perspective here is huge. I think I'm guilty of this so many times where, well-documented battling ankle injuries over the years and thinking to myself, man, if I could only have that guy's ankles, what I would be capable of. But then, after some of my travels to some third world countries on medical missions, and I look at some people who are working 12, 16 hours a day, I mean, with mobility that is, I wouldn't even call it mobility. They're so lacking physically, yet are so appreciative for what they have and maximizing their function. So then I just take a step back and think, you know what? You're pretty lucky. Yeah, you got some ankle arthritis in your 30s. Big whoop. Military guys coming back without legs in their 20s and still this positive attitude, looking to crush it. I think you got to look at what you have versus what you don't have. Point number 1.
Police reported ahead.
Staying in your lane. All right? Police reported ahead here. Stay in your lane. Number 2 point. What is your goal? What are your goals? Truly step back and think about it. Is your goal to be like that other person? Because you think they have no pain too? You think they're not dealing with injuries? I think setting a goal and having some short-term success is important for you to mentally avoid thinking about what that guy's doing, what that person's doing. I've met athletes that, they are the most successful people in the gym, and they have goals, they have a plan, and I'm guilty of this too. When I don't have a plan for the day, have you not had a plan for the day? Oh, my day sucks. I feel so inefficient. I don't get shit done. It's crazy. So, easy goals. Set goals that you can accomplish. Because wins are big. Wins are big. And you can do it. You can win each day with some goals. When you win each day, it adds up, and all of a sudden you've won 3 months, 6 months, a year, in multiple years, and you've grown as a person towards winning. So, number 2, set realistic goals.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Remember, number 1 was what? Be appreciative for what you have, not what you don't have. All right? And then I think the third really important factor to help you stay in your lane for recovery, for dealing with pain, is to literally seek help. Like, get help, right? See a professional. Don't just Google it. Don't ask your buddy who's got a totally different scenario going on. Like, the way he's responding to shoulder injuries can be totally different than the way you respond. someone who is trained to help with pain and dysfunction is going to be your best bet. And maybe the medical system has failed you in the past, but best chances are they're going to be a better resource than Google or your buddy or one of your gym mates telling you to just foam roll because you have shoulder pain. No, you just need to foam roll more. You need to dig the lacrosse ball in there more, and that should help. I mean, that's strictly based on what has worked for him, and you don't even know if it's the same thing going on. So, I mean, super important. 1, be appreciative for what you have, not what you don't have. 2, set realistic goals, short-term goals. And 3, seek help when you're having difficulty, having pain, having bouts of depression, stress in your life. Just get help. I mean, if you can go out and do these three things, set these 3 things. Set to achieve these 3 goals in the next 3 months and see the changes that are going to occur for you. And I mean, heck, when I do this, I'm so much more successful. And when I try to instill this into my patients or into my friends and family, man, what a difference. So, with social media these days, with interactions in these competitive gyms, like, you need to just stay in your lane so that you are focusing on what you can do and not what someone else can do. So I hope you enjoyed this little podcast today, and go out and try those 3 things. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, RecoverRx Physical Therapy. Check me out on Facebook at RecoverRx Physical Therapy, Instagram at RecoverRxPT. Otherwise, just share it. Just share it with whoever you think could benefit from this.